Hey everybody, welcome back to the Great Jimbabwe plays Slay the Spire. One last ride. Got a win last time, kind of a dominating run as the Ironclad. But I'm upset about our last defect runs. My last two attempts with the defect were kind of bad. Let's try again. That's the great thing. We can get up and try again. Removal, common, 14 HP. I'm not a 14 HP kind of guy. Give me the common relic. We get the blood vial. Each combat we heal too. Kind of a budget ironclad burning blood. Didn't even look. I saw all those question marks. I just like it. Let's take some question marks. Going up against a guardian. That is something we want to think about. We're back with the lunchtime run. My new favorite lunchtime activity is playing a Slay the Spire run. I don't know, it just breaks up the day nicely. I think I've gotten fast enough that I can finish within the lunch hour, so that's nice. Let's see here. We get Recursion, Beam Cell, and Chaos. I think all of these are takeable. Chaos is a pretty nice upgrade. Beam Cell, not a lot of situations where you don't want Beam Cell. I'll just give that a try. Yeah, first, so I guess it's the second floor. Second floor gold with some damage, but we do have the blood vial. I think that's takeable. Ooh, we can start going hard on the scrappoos. How much HP am I willing to pay? Well, that was worth it, I think. The toxic egg this early, whenever we add a skill, we will upgrade it. Good get there. We get some health back. 12 damage coming in. Take a hit here. We are able to finish off the Jawworm. Ascension 3, elites remain deadlier. What did I mess up last time? I think we tried... I'll own this one. I tried to get a little too funky with it. Just some of those cards were hard to make them work. It was just tough. Reprogram's not that good. We get some upgraded skills. I think I'd rather have the damage, although these skills are upgraded. Let's hit another event and then maybe 2 upgrades. I think we can do it. Dual cast and a strike. Do I want to fight this elite? 36 HP, not a lot of attacks. We have something. I'm going to go for it. We get the sentries. Not too bad. The upgraded dual cast is nice. Okay, we take a hit here. Hopefully, is it plausible? We could get 2 strikes here. We do get it. If someone comment, I know not all the videos, I'm kind of posting them in a structured manner, but somebody mentioned to me that the defect art, why did I choose the placeholder art? It actually physically says placeholder on the defect art. Not something I did. That's actually the way that stock art looks by design. You know, that's a Slay the Spire developer choice there. I believe the reason for that is the game was not finished yet when that art came out, and there is actually a different defect art that is used if you were to actually go to the defects kind of selection screen. That is different than that. It's more... I think it shows all the different orbs on it. Bag of Prep is good. Shows all the different orbs. It has like a couple... It's a little bit more lightning focused, if I remember correctly. And then the one I've got on here, when I do the defect thumbnail, is... I guess like darkness focused, you could say. Like, I think he's holding a darkness orb. Not quite as bright as the one in the thumbnail I'm using. Ooh, tough call. Yeah, that was pretty good. The reason I just like that art a little bit better. I think the other part that was a little bit of a deciding factor. Is the text I wanted to use for the episode numbering was yellow, and it kind of blended in with the lightning a little bit. Yeah, I'm not taking reprogram again. I'll take chaos. So, you know, I decided I like the darkness one better. It is a beta art. I think the numbers pop a little better on it. So, there you go. You have the lore behind the Great Jimbabwe's defect art selection. Let's go fight this elite on the right. That looks like a fightable elite to me. Horn Cleat, block on turn 2. I'll take a removal. I think one thing I've been doing a better job of is removing cards. We have a few attacks, so we can cut a basic strike. Okay, no attack coming in here. Sweeping beam first. I don't think I want to draw dual cast if I can avoid it. Okay. Don't really get any value out of beam cell there. Not the best play. I'm okay with it. No attacks. 3 different orb types. And by the way, we have energy from the plasma. That is one thing about, let's see, where is it? Chaos, that's good. You can get the plasma orbs, which is, they can be tough to come by. Okay, 1 turn away here. A little more aggressive with spending my HP. I do think of HP as a resource over over anything else. Let's see, channel dark and trigger all dark. That's pretty good. Charge battery also good. We are able to get darkness with chaos. I'll try it. I think we can still take this elite with 2 potions. We do get the Log of Wulin. Chaos is pretty good here. I don't want to wake him up. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I would like to get a darkness out there. We are able to get a darkness. We're going to break him here either way, so we might as well hit him a little bit. Got a little passive block. And for a 20, I will compile driver first to get the card draw. It's dual cast, the frost orb, darkness, which triggers an orb. Then we can take either 2 orbs or some block. I think I'd rather dual cast the dark orb, so I will block. So let's play a little conservative. Let's block a little. Block a little more. Against the Log of Wulin, I'm thinking this was a pretty decent fight. We are not guaranteed to draw a dual cast. Might as well strike, though. We don't need it necessarily, but we do get it, and we're out of here. Medium scathed. We get the Darkstone Periat. Adding curses increases our HP. I will take an upgraded Seek for sure. 283 gold is enough to check out the shop. Okay. Defrag. Make our orbs better. We can also get some block with attacks. We don't attack enough to take advantage of this, I don't think. 2 eggs? Question mark? Start a little nest. Prismatic shard. Defrag also good. Let's take 2 eggs. Let's have a nest. Let's be, we'll call this the Mama Bird. Mama Bird run. Kind of like it. A lot of lightning. It's pretty good. Let's see. We can seek 15, 20. Yeah, we get there. A little slow on the math there. Not known for my speed. More, not really known for anything, if we're being honest here. Yeah, claw is the law. I did claw a couple times already. I think recursion's more in the vein of what we're going for here. Now the question is, we'll have 23 HP going in. Not a ton of block. I will rest considering we have the 2 eggs. That kind of allows us to not be as aggressive at the campfire. I will seek chaos and darkness. I am the seeker of chaos. The defect is the seeker of chaos. I don't need recursion here. We can move the darkness orb up, though. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Should be able to break them here, or flip them, I should say, whatever you want to call it. We get 3 draw. Ooh, interesting. I'll recursion, sweeping beam, strike. I will strike again. I will not pop the darkness orb. The dream scenario is you recursion the darkness orb, but I don't think we're going to get that option here. I'll hit you for 48. That seems pretty good. A little bit of block, a little bit more block. We have another darkness in the mix, and we have some energy available to us. And now you hit him with recursion, get it back. Note that with the darkness orb, recursion keeps the count going. So you get a free little benefit there. I think we... It's a pretty good hit. Wow, taking some heavy damage here. I feel like we are close enough. I'm gonna take the hit. Let's compile. Ooh, we can dual cast. I will dual cast. Alright, we're looking to move some orbs. We have some potions. I think we're doing okay here. Let's move some orbs. We have frost. Does not matter. Floor 1 is complete. Act 1, I should say. Act 1 is complete. Meteor Strike, Machine Learning, and All for One. Not much going in the 0. Well, we have a little. Recursion and Beam Cell. Not the traditional All for One run. Machine Learning, Innate. And we draw an additional card. That's pretty good. Meteor Strike. We can't currently play it. I'll try Machine Learning. Don't think I've taken that as our boss reward yet. Okay. Velvet Choker. I'm going to take the Cursed Key. You got to go Cursed Key, guys. I'm telling you. The Jimbabwe says, take Cursed Key. You will be happy. I will look a little more closely this time. I don't want the Burning Elite necessarily, but this path going within the shop option here. We got like some elite options along the way. That looks about as good as you're going to find on floor 2, or in Act 2. Machine Learning. Let's get the darkness out there. Strip some artifact, a zap, and a strike. That's the kind of turn that plays itself for the most part. We can seek, but what do we seek? I think I seek. Let's try Recursion Dual Cast. Hear me out. Oh, we can only play... Well, we could do it like this. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the Horn Cleat? Always looking out for us on turn 2. Chaos now good. We already have the block. Might as well strike and Sweeping Beam and Compile Driver. And the Spheric Guardian is down for the count. Consume is good. We haven't really had a chance to make it work for us yet. I don't think. I'm thinking back to our defect runs. I really like Consume. We don't have a way to get orb slots. And without the orb slots, Consume, I don't think it works. I don't think it works. I think this is a skip. I think it's a skip. Ooh. A shrine to an ancient spirit, 100 gold, 275, but a really bad curse that we have learned that the hard way a couple times. There's a shop, though. This is the difference. I'm pretty sure we are okay to go to that shop. And by the way, Darkstone Period, we got a little HP, too. So basically, we got to survive this fight at full HP, and I think that's doable. Let's get machine learning going. We can sweeping beam. Not really what I wanted there. Okay. Yeah, equal to number of hand cards in our hand. Okay. Take some damage here. Kind of expected. So what do I got going on today? Gonna get back to work soon. I think that we might do a Costco run after work today. My youngest, my son, is at the doctor for a little bit this afternoon with mom. But we're short on some of the staples. And it feels like, ooh, reinforced body pre-upgraded. 9 times X. Let's try that. Let's remove the curse. But yeah, Costco run. I think, we'll probably pick up some, your toilet paper, your paper towels, maybe a little soda, some chicken, all that good stuff. All right, before we think too hard about this, let's get the curse out. I think Mirror for upgraded Seek is very good. Double energy for free, also pretty good. Loop is actually not bad with the Darkness Orb. A lot of this stuff can work for us. Even Bullseye, not too bad. I will take the Mirror and I'll use it on Seek. We can no longer afford these relics. Loop is kind of interesting. 2 triggers of our frontmost orb. Energy, pretty good. I'm interested in the double energy. I'm interested. I don't think we need it. In fact, I'm going to save our cash here. Yeah, I love Costco, though. It's a great place. Definitely a chill after-work activity for the most part. We've stopped going. We have an internal rule at our house. Costco is just not a weekend activity anymore. The parking lot at our local Costco on a Saturday afternoon, it's mayhem. It is chaos out there, to use this card as an example. So yeah, we don't really do that anymore unless it's an absolute emergency, and I can't think of pretty much any times that we've had a Costco emergency. 36 with the, well, I guess loop, though. We could hit our other one. I'll dual cast it. And let's get a lightning out there. Okay. Our Seeks are not free this fight. We can recursion. Strike for free. Could have played Beam Cell there. I'll Seek. Will Chaos still be free? That does count as still free. That went well. I don't think I want this. Smith here. We actually have most of our deck upgraded. I'll upgrade Zap. Let's make that playable every time. We get a combat. Chaos kind of doing some work. I feel like Chaos upgraded is another one. That's a very good upgrade. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a Seek into Darkness, and then I'll take a Loop. How about a Zap? I don't know. Let's just get some stuff out there. Watch this. I Zap Recursion for the block. That helps. I will Compile Driver. Loop. We are not quite full blocking. I would like to get Machine Learning out there. Tough one. I could also just Darkness, and then I will full block. Can't get the Machine Learning. Not terrible. Okay, the lightning hitting a little bit. Yeah, machine learning kind of important for our deck, and now that I'm starting to figure that out. We want the card draw, if we can get it. 22. Become frail. Oh no, we become vulnerable. Nice. 31. That's too much. We can get 3 cards, though. I can darkness, recursion, and defend. In fact, I'm willing to spend the speed potion here. I think this is pretty good value. Well, water's sitting over on the other table, guys. Hang on. Give me a second. I need to hydrate. Much better. There we go. Yeah, we just dual cast and take out the avocado. This is going pretty well. And we get a potion back. I'll even take... Are we a little light on block, though? Let's pause for a second. Darkness is the snap pick in my head. I think we're a little light on block. Reinforced body is good. We have some defense. I'm going to take charge battery. I feel like we've been stuck to eating some damage from time to time. I'll take a loop. Let's see. Let's get our zap out there. What's chaos? Charge battery coming out early. Could defend. I kind of want to loop. 15 block. I don't think you can really go wrong here. I'll take the card draw. I think that this fight goes on long enough that the card draw is valuable. Okay. Not the best turn in terms of damage. 6 times 4 does do it. In fact, I think that's worth it. We will charge up the Darkness Orb a little bit more. And they're coming back for more. If we can pop this orb, I think we get there. Yeah. Nice. Defrag pretty good. Yeah, upgraded defrag definitely fits the plan. Curse key here. What do we got coming? We got a shop. That does mean we can't buy something else at the shop. I think I'm gonna let this one sit. I'm gonna show some more restraint than I have in the past when we've lost. Let's chaos. Get our orbs out there. We can machine learning, recursion, charge battery. 13, 20, 34 is a lot. So much that I'm going to throw out a colorless potion. Draw 2. Secret an attack from our hand. I think we'll take Trip simply for the fact that it doesn't exhaust. Let's make this guy vulnerable. I'll throw out a defend. Little bit of a hit this turn. We do have the draw. That's nice. And we are going to get energy here. Let's not forget that. Let's keep this guy vulnerable. And I think this is the turn to start throwing powers around for sure. Okay, okay. Wow. I was actually just about to say, our deck is not that punished by not being able to attack, and then we draw 4 attacks. This feels like a Swift Potion situation. Still not great. In fact, I'll defend. I'm really toying with the idea of throwing out another darkness orb. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. If we can dual cast this orb, we'll be looking a lot better than we are right now. We do have a dual cast. We don't have the way to... I don't think it really matters. I am going to force this orb to move. Okay. Much better. Now all we need to do is proc a darkness orb and we're out of here. A little too much damage, I think, that fight. More than I would have liked. Letter opener. Skills for damage. Don't think we've had this one yet, but definitely fits our deck. I think a steam barrier could go a long way here. Let's try the shop. Mango would have been interesting. 10th attack does damage. Cards that exhaust maybe won't. With the strange spoon. Defrag. We actually can get both. I will remove a base strike. I'll add a defrag. Can't get the reinforced body. I actually probably would have picked this up if we had the extra gold. I think this is good. Oh man, we get the library. We come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. A plaque that has been torn free from a wall is on the floor. It reads, "The Library." Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for quite some time. Or no, that's for some quiet time. Sorry for the misread there. Okay, are you going to do the smart thing like the Great Jimbabwe's brother and read? Maybe add a card to your deck? Or are you going to play like the Great Jimbabwe himself and take a nap in the library? Very cozy place, nice and quiet. I'm going to take the heal. I think we need the HP. And with that in mind, I'm tempted to challenge this elite, and I will try it. We get the Book of Stabbing. Let's get powers out there. Let's beam cell. We don't get the block I would have liked here. We get some block. Okay. I am going to keep the lightning orb out there with the loop in mind. We want to block some for sure. Chaos. We get some darkness orbs. And as a matter of fact, we have 24 block. Defrag to make the upgrade or the passive better, and then throw out darkness, and these guys are going to start doing some major damage. Yeah, 22 per orb here. We're actually ready to start just sending it, I think. We can Seek. I actually think Seek is worth it here. I'm not going to take the other Seek this time, though. I want to draw it next turn. Let's defrag again. I think Steam Barrier is fine. Block, block. Take a little damage. Yeah. This went... assuming we take this guy out in the immediate future, but with dual cast, we definitely do. That's a good fight. We get the third egg. Hey! We transform. We are the awakened one as far as I'm concerned. We are the mama bird. The egg trio. And early enough that it matters a little bit. I'll take a second charge battery. 24 cards. I have removed a little bit. The Snicko fight. Did we not? Am I going crazy here? We just fought this guy, right? And that can... I know on floor fights that can definitely happen. But probably the worst case scenario for us. I don't think the Snicko fight is that good for our specific build. So let's get our zero cost Seeks out before they become more expensive. I will take 2 defrags, I think. Defrag, machine learning. This does a decent amount of damage. Alright, we are confused. Full block, though. Free charge battery. Really not the stuff I was looking for here. I think recursion's probably... Yeah. Could have played loop. Kind of wanted to just get the Darkness Orb to the front. Okay, we get some free block. We can get a little more block. Actually, we were already where we needed to be. Dual cast ends the fight, and we do get it. Okay. Dual cast is going pretty hard this run. Maybe dual cast is just good with darkness. I'll try a hologram. I think we want to have some control over what's in our hand. I mean, upgrade is good, but we kind of have most of what we need. How about darkness compile in defrag? That's a pretty good turn. We get a power out, a couple powers out there. We're full blocking. Let's get our other powers out there. I'm going to start hitting this weaker of the two. Let's get some energy next turn. We don't scale quickly, but our darkness orbs do a lot of damage. And we can also, make those hit the worst enemy. So this guy will go down here, and we'll get Seek. Actually, what you do is you recursion. And then you Seek our last two cards, which maybe wasn't a great decision, if we're being honest with ourselves. Let's start hitting the other minion. In fact, I'll pop that Darkness Orb. I mean, now I'm actually kind of thinking, give me 5 new ones, and let's try to keep this going. Chaos will pop an orb. We do get the Seek back. Let's get a Darkness and a Hologram. Guys, I'm playing like 4D chess here. I feel like this actually is a pretty decent strategy. And then let's Chaos. Hear me out. Then you Darkness, because you have more energy. You get a charge battery. Play even more cards next turn. And now we have a Darkness Orb back in the hopper. Am I a secret genius? Or am I at least like intermediate at the game? Can I get a clap for intermediate players? Let's see. I mean, I'll full block. Let's Sweeping Beam. Not great. I think removing strikes is probably what we are looking for the most. Capacitor might not be so bad. Get some more orbs out there. Let's Zap. Let's Recursion. Let's do that. Let's compile. Man, I would really love to get that dual cast. Maybe next turn. I want to charge up this Darkness Orb on the loop. As a matter of fact, maybe we don't want to pop that next turn. So it'll go up to 46, maybe 66 damage, and then potentially we get the dual cast on it, maybe even more. I'll end the turn there. I'm not going to dual cast it just yet. 51 coming. Recursion would be nice. It is in the pile of discard. Let's Chaos to get the energy. Charge battery. Defend. Strike. And now the goal is just get dual cast and win. And then profit. Yeah? Yeah. We don't get it. We do get it. Okay. Unusual build. I don't know that I've ever really leaned into darkness as kind of the engine. I mean, I definitely used the orbs, but it's going pretty well. Bias is good. We lose focus every turn, so in long fights, we have no way to negate that yet. I don't know if I want 2 innate machine learnings. That's too much, I think. And then more orbs. The cost of 2 energy. I think you got to try biased. You can always just hold it. Sozu. No more potions. Haven't taken it yet. Now the calling bell will give us HP in addition to 3 relics, which is pretty good. And then, I've got to be thinking card draw at that point, I think. Let's try it. We got the, the parry out, so we get a little something extra here. Okay, preserved insect, very good. Pear, even more HP, with 97 HP on the defect. The gambling chip, definitely a very, very good relic on any character. I like it. We draw the curse on turn 1. We just get rid of it. I think it was pretty good. That worked out. This left path. We do not get the Power Punisher, as I like to call him. Or the Awakened One, as he is known in the Spire. Let's head this way. We get the curse. Okay, so we definitely ditched the curse. Not sure that we're dual casting here, to be honest. Okay, it's not bad. Charge battery, defrag, hologram, charge battery. We have a way to hit the spiker for once, so that's nice. Yeah, this is going okay. I feel like this is a little bit of a redemption run. This is better than what we had going the last time we played the defect. Debating if I should have played Beam Cell first. Probably. Charge battery. Yeah. I think this fight is short enough. It's on enough of a timer I'm willing to throw out... I'm throwing out the Seek and the Biased. We also have quite a bit of focus. 13 block is enough. I won't take the spiker damage. I think the lightning should take care of this guy. No need to take ridiculously needless damage. I like that we're able to try some unusual builds in lower Ascension. I think a lot more flexibility to kind of mess around a little bit. This run, I don't know that it would get the job done in higher Ascensions. Yeah, 209 gold for a relic is not going to happen. I'm sorry, especially with a shop here. Okay, the toolbox. Add colorless cards every turn. Self-repair, pretty good. Everything pre-upgraded. Thank you, Mama Bird Run. I think I'm going to stick with my principled removal there. As a disciplined, well-trained Slay the Spire player, I will remove. In fact, I think I'm just going to save the cash. If we hit another shop, we hit another shop. We get the Sensory Stone. Navigating through the Beyond, we discover the Tesseract, an opportunity for colorless cards. They will be upgraded. This kind of makes me want to try 3. We got a bunch of HP. Give me 3. Let's try it. Panacea. Definitely what we're looking for. I don't even need to see the other options. Okay, Magnetism, Mind Blast, Trip. I think this is a skip. Trip does not... I mean, it seems good. I love Trip, but this particular run... I mean, do we have any other attacks besides the Strike even? Compile Driver, I guess, and Sweeping Beam. A little something. But no, I don't think that Trip is enough value. Dark Shackles. Who we got again? It's the Time Eater. I think Dark Shackles is takeable. Upgraded too. I'm not sure. This might be Triumph. The remains of a ghostly creature sink slowly into the mud before you. Barely visible in the moonlight, you have proven yourself amongst your sisters. Amongst your sisters? Is Defect a girl? Or is this just the same text? I thought Defect was more of an entity, to be honest with you. Standing victoriously, you wait in silence as the others ceremoniously place the creature's skull atop your head. The ritual has concluded. You head towards the spire. Are the others the sisters? I don't know. Happy to have the cards that we got. 16 coming in. We got Steam Barrier and Charge Battery, so Defend is not needed. Let's start there. I'll take a Seek. And now this combo is about to go nuts. But guys, we got something working here. Now Panacea. Free Biased Cognition. Block block, full block before you do anything else. And then we start just playing a bunch of powers. I'll even loop over the defrag. I'm not sure 2 defrags is critical. 19. There's somebody. So I live in my townhouse. I have, I said I had a basement. It's not like an underground traditional basement. It's kind of like a ground level, bottom floor, I guess is what you would say. But there's parallel parking available outside, and it's always entertaining to see people try and do it, because most people suck at it. I'm pretty good. Good enough to the point that when we parallel park, in public, my wife, if she's driving, will get out of the car and make me do it. Not make me. I usually offer. Let's be honest here. I think she could do it. She does have the backup camera. Wifey, don't kill me. I'm not coming down in your parallel parking here. That's not what I mean. But let's be real, guys. I do the parallel parking in this relationship. But she does a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, for being completely honest with ourselves. So we're a great match. How about that? Very complementary duo. Hold on, let's see how this guy did. There was somebody parking out. That's why I bring it up. I'm going to take a peek out the window here. Hang on. All right, that guy is not within... I don't want to exaggerate. 2.5 feet of the curb. Like, you know how sometimes, like, the curb, like, there's, like, the black part of the pavement, and then next to the black part of the pavement, they kind of have, like, the curb. It's, like, a different color and, like, kind of sticks out into the street. I don't know how long, like, how wide that curb is by kind of code, like, road building code. You really need any of these. Yeah. Could have got rid of Dark Shackles, too, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know how wide that, like, white part of the curb is by code, but this guy's not even on that. So, like, he's in the middle of, like, the black asphalt part of the street. And I watched this go down. Like, this was not like he went back and forth a couple of times going, like, hey, I think I'm a little bit off here. Let me adjust a little bit. Like, no. This guy took one shot going back into the spot, and that was it. So... I think if you're bad at it, I can forgive you. But I need to... Give me a couple attempts. Like, come on. Take a couple tries. That's not a lot to ask. Yeah, that's good. Even in, like, when I'm doing it, I'm pretty good. But in a tight spot, like in a busy area, I might take a couple tries to straighten it out a little bit. Like, I think... there's no shame in that. Our issue in this fight is we don't really have a great way to scale damage besides the darkness orbs. We don't get the benefit of the giant head increasing our attack damage. I'll even dual cast this. Ooh. Let's see. I think I went and looped back. This fight might get a little close. We'll see. We've not dual cast. We have looped our energy, which is fine. Darkness, hologram, darkness, beam cell, zap, and then we start getting this darkness to do something, I think. Yeah. 81 is good. We also can Dark Shackles. Might actually be good for us here. Okay, Recursion is good. I'm not going to full block, but I will most block. Guys, it's been a long time since I took a driving test, okay? But, like, when you, in today's modern world, and you go to take... driver's ed or behind the wheel or whatever it's called where you are. Is parallel parking still part of the test? Like, all right, here's a hot take for you. Here's a hot take. I think way too many people passed their driving test on the first try. More people than should be passing, in my opinion. I think there are some egregious errors that get overlooked sometimes. So there you go. But yeah, I've heard rumors that parallel parking might not even be tested. But like, what do you do? Like, that's part of driving. Like, what if you have to go somewhere that requires parallel parking? Like, you're kind of screwed. I'm not going to take a curse this late in the game. I mean, it's tempting. Not even the small chest, but not going to do it. Yeah, to me, like, you got to know that. It's like you got to know how to regular park, and you got to know how to shift lanes and drive on the highway. Like, all important stuff. Oh, part 2 of the controversial take, by the way. Not only do I think too many people pass on the first try, I think that it should be retested. I cannot believe... this is not an ageist thing, but it's going to sound like it. Like, there's some old people on the road that should not be on the road. I know that's, like, harsh, but it's a safety issue, guys. Like, people are going to get hurt out there. That's, there's just some people that look like they haven't left their house in a couple of years, and they're just, like, they can't even drive in, like, a straight line. Like, that's a problem for me. Okay, let's compromise. Every 10 years, you retest. Can we do that? Do I want charge battery? I'll take charge battery. I think every 10 years for a retest is not that much to ask. That seems totally reasonable to me. I kind of messed this up, I think. Probably could have blocked here. But, let's draw more cards. Let's get a darkness out there. Don't get the defrag or the loop, but so be it. So I guess in lower Ascensions, this guy doesn't put his negative effect on you right away. It's kind of nice. 18, we're pretty much there. I mean, we can compile, get a couple more cards. I'll dual cast the Lightning Orb. Alright, wifey, I'm coming for you again. Get ready. I think my wife is a pretty good driver. I think she is horrendous with directions. I will say that. I'm honestly not sure she would even disagree with that. I think if it wasn't for like Google Maps or like, you know, Maps app on your iPhone or whatever, she would be lost like 80% of the time. Wifey, I'm gonna come even harder for your sister on this one. But sorry, sister-in-law. This is if you thought my wife was bad with directions, I don't know that my sister-in-law could find the local grocery store without some type of automated guidance system. I give myself a B+ to an A- on driving. I'm very strong with directions. Like if we were to lose service, like I could get us within, you know, I could get us where we need to go for the most part. I'll just lose the HP. So guys, learn basic directions, at least for where you live. That's my recommendation. I kind of like this draw. Just keep it. I'll take Biased. We have Panacea. I'll take the other Seek. Panacea. You know, let's do this in a different order this time for fun. Zap. Chaos and Recursion, maybe? Trying something a little different. The letter opener is going pretty hard. We can block most of this. In fact, we actually should play Machine Learning or Loop. I'll play Machine Learning and play Reinforced. Look, guys, if you can't get home, like if you're within your own town, like your hometown, or like not your hometown, like the town in which you currently reside, you got to be able to get home from basically anywhere. Like at least like if you drive out to a main road, like that should be enough to get you like home pretty much. I won't even make you do it like within the state, but if you could at least give me, let's hit. I mean, Dark Shackles, not a lot better turns than that. Let's try a dual cast. Ooh. Actually, this fight went pretty well. Yeah, if you guys can at least give me directions home, Like, if you're stranded on the side of the road and I come by and I decided to help you out, if we're in your town of residence, at least give me some hints as to. I don't think we need this. Let's just take that. Give me some hints as to where we need to go. I'll get you the rest of the way. Prepare for that emergency situation for me, okay? This has been a public service announcement from the Great Jimbabwe. Maybe I should be a safety guy. Forget Slay the Spire. Yeah, we'll definitely take Entropic. Don't care about that. Don't need a smoke bomb. A fire potion. Nah. I think I'd rather have the draw and an attack. Well, I meant to smith, but whatever. I don't think there's anything that critical. A defend might have been okay. 26 damage. Don't want sweeping beam. Defend is not that good. I don't even want the basic strike. Okay, charge battery is playable. Seek, bias cognition, panacea. You get that out as quickly as you can. And you know, early on we're playing powers here, but you know, you're gonna have to set yourself up for success. I'm okay flipping this guy, giving a little bit of strength. Debating, I have 2 energy. Do I seek again? An aggregate would have gone really hard in this deck. I think we're hurting for energy a little on turn 1 in particular. I'm kind of thinking machine learning. I almost want to save seek. I won't do that. Charge battery. I'll take the steam barrier. That gets us there. We're kind of light on cards next turn. But we played... I mean, we got a lot of what we want to get out there. So that's good. Okay, 7 times 3. I would have loved to have... we do have hologram in here. Really would like to have Dark Shackles. Dark Shackles in the draw pile? Oh, it's in the draw pile. Okay. In that case, I'm going to test the Gambler's Brew, I think. Yeah, I will test the Gambler's Brew. I don't think basic defense are good enough. I'm even going to get rid of this darkness. I'm actually kind of tempted to just try everything. What do we have in here? We have some other powers. We do get it. Okay. Did we drop any powers in here? Yeah, we did put defrag in loop. So you could hologram back one of them. I'll try loop. And then let's get a second lightning orb. And that's a pretty good turn. I think this run has a real shot to beat the Time Eater on Ascension 3. Still mad at myself for the last time I played the defect, but short-term memory, guys. Let's not beat ourselves up too much. I don't think anyone's mad at me. I don't know why I said that. You guys seem nice. Let's see. Chaos, 2 darkness orbs. I'll sweeping beam, try to draw something more useful. Didn't really get it. Well, hear me out. I actually think you defend, steam barrier, reinforced, attack potion, sorry. None of these are that great. I'll take the compile. We lose our defrag there, but it's not the end of the world. 16 times 3. That's a lot. Alright, now I think we go ahead and try Entropic. We got another power potion. Or another power in the mix. Let's get more orbs. I'm actually going to flip this guy here. We still have the loop. And is that... I think that's a loop times 2. Like, I think that's 2 loops. We'll see. So 13, it should be a lot. Yeah, 71. So he's going to heal here. We want to defrag. We want to flip him. Charge battery, and it doesn't really matter. I'll just defend. Flip him. 116 times 2. sometimes darkness orbs just get you the rest of the way. Took a big hit there. Got a couple potions. Should have played the dexterity. Don't think we would have actually got any value out of it, but it's all about building those habits. Build good habits. Spoiled for choice on run titles here. Are we Mama Bird or are we more about parallel parking? I don't know. I'll have to give that one some thought. Don't have to know that just yet. We unlock Ascension 4 and we unlock more cards or maybe some relics. Let's see. Oh, we get some relics. We get the gold-plated cables, the turnip, and the runic capacitor. Not bad. Proceed. Take your time parallel parking, guys. That's, if you take nothing else away from this episode, that's what I want you to learn. I'm sure many of you have been driving for years, and you're probably better drivers than me, so who don't, what the hell do I know? But hey, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you liked it, hit that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. But until next time, I will catch you all later. See ya!